Hi guys, my name is Cami Blankman and this is my Module 15 reflection video. And the first question it asks, what are your thoughts to the gaming faction of education? And do you feel games can be used to teach students content, or are they simply a way to entertain? And what examples can you think of to use games in your future classroom? So the first part of that question is, what is your thoughts on the gamification of education? So after reading the article about gamification and the module that was provided, my thoughts to it are very positive. I think it is another method to learning. I think students learn each in their own individual way, and sometimes they need to see it in a different way and have fun with it in order to be engaged in wanting to learn. So my thoughts about it in education is positive. So I think we should use it in teaching and in our lessons. I mean, not all the time, but every once in a while use it just to keep the children engaged and thinking in a different way and form in our lessons. The second part of that question is, do you feel games can be used to teach students content, or are they simply a way to entertain? I do think that games can be a way to teach children content, and I don't think they're just a way to entertain. Like I said, each student learns in their own way, so one student may learn better with the lecture, and another student may learn simply by doing a game and involving a more hands-on activity than just simply a lecture does. So I do think students can actually learn by doing a game, just like I said, because it has that simply hands-on activity to it, instead of just sitting there listening to a teacher teach them stuff. So I don't think it's a way just to entertain kids. And what examples can you think of to use games in your future classroom? So with this module, we created a gaming of our own, and I did Jeopardy using area, so finding area of different shapes and stuff, just for my upper 6th grade class, just as a review, kinda, but there's other ways you can use like Jeopardy, just to see what category, or like it could be a history lesson, just anything. So there's a lot of ways you can use future games in your classroom, and not only like Jeopardy, but you can use like a Kahoot game, or you can use all sorts of games. There's a lot of games out there like Battleships or something in your future class. And there's a lot of math games too. I know there's a lot of math games that I saw kids doing and participating in when I was substitute teaching, and just shadowing other teachers as well. So it gets them thinking in a different way and have fun with it. So the second question it asked, what template did you use and what kind of interactive game did you develop? Was the template user-friendly, and what problems did you experience? So the template I used was from the PowerPoint game templates. I just scrolled down to number 3, and I did Jeopardy games created by teachers, and I just clicked on that link, and then it popped up a whole Jeopardy PowerPoint for geometry, and I just changed it into my own, and I used the template, and it was very user-friendly. Like I said, I just changed the questions to my own and made it about area, because I know that's something we're gonna focus on when I start student teaching, or not student teaching, but teaching in the fall for 6th grade. It was very user-friendly, very easy to use, and I didn't really have any problems with it. So there wasn't really any problems with that template. All the links worked, which is really great. So it was very easy to use, and I think I'm going to use it a lot in the future too, because it's fun and creative. Question 3 says, what are some examples of ways you can use interactive PowerPoint games in your future classrooms? So not only with math, but other lessons too. You can use games as a review of topics and lessons you did in the past or the previous day, or current lessons you're currently teaching, and just maybe a game where you're going to teach a lesson in the future and you just want to see what they know already. But there's a lot of different ways that you can use interactive PowerPoint games in my future classroom, like the one I use is Jeopardy, so I can use this one in my classroom just to see what the kids kind of know and understand, and maybe pair them up into teams so they can pick and do the interactive game from there. But like I said, yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can use interactive PowerPoint games in your classroom, and just named a few. So this is my Module 15 reflection video.